Well, good evening, beloved. The time is coming. What time is that, Sharon? Bedtime ministry, of course. Beloved, by the grace of God, bedtime is here. Bedclothes are on, sort of, kind of. Bonnet is on. I start work 4 hours, so I'm getting ready to lay down. Beloved, the Word of God encourages us to do all things in moderation. Hmm. Too much water. Although water is good for us, although we need water in order to live. But there are people who have to limit their water intake. There might be conditions in your body, and your personal physician might say, you have to limit your water to, this amount per day. If not, it can be detrimental to you to consume too much water. Okay. When it comes to drinking alcohol, there is a legal limit. There is a limit that is illegal. Okay. And so all things in moderation. Now, there may be someone who takes a drink and it's within the legal guidelines, but say they have no food on their stomach. It can be detrimental to your health. Okay. So, all things in moderation. Sometime you go to that place called the casino, right? And you may play and win and you come up. And then rather than leaving while you are ahead, you do what? You keep on going and keep on going. And then I know what I'm talking about, okay? All things in moderation. Beloved, if anyone ought to have boundaries, it ought to be a child of God. So, how do I get boundaries? How do I know my boundaries? Lord, order my steps. Lord, instruct me. Lord, help me to do those things. Help me to say when, say when. Help me to know when enough is enough. So my hope and prayer as you rest on tonight, my hope and prayer as I work on tonight is that by the time you awaken in the morning, the sun comes up, you awaken in the morning, by the time my shift is over in the morning, that we both have the revelation that we must do all things in moderation. I'm as fluffy as I am. Why? Because I haven't always taken my meals moderately. Beloved, my hope and prayer is that we both get the revelation, all things in moderation. And if we have trouble with setting those boundaries, because if anyone ought to have a boundary or know how to live within boundaries, it ought to be a child of God. So I love you. I'm going to say deuces. I'm out, y'all. Good night. Deuces.